Hello, in this programming video I am going to show you the unary operators, and they use with just a single variable, single value, and therefore performing just like a small functionality, but it simplifies a slightly longer piece of line of code. The first one I want to show you is unary plus, and if I do, I've already got a variable called num1 and it's got a value of 55. So this is the unary plus. We'll do println. We'll do println, and if you just do plus before it, it performs unary plus. Just yields 55. If I make it minus, you'll see what it gets. Still produces the same. So if you need the unary plus for a specific functionality, this is the way to go. The unary minus, you'll see a bit more obvious what it does. So if I do unary minus, if I do println minus num1 minus 55, it basically just flips the sign. So it goes from plus to minus, from minus to plus. The next one is incrementing. So I'll say, so there's a few different ones. There's pre-increment, there is post-increment. Oh, there's only a couple of different ones. I said a few, I've done a couple. And if I do println, and I'll do num1, and to do the increment, you do double plus. So this is the same thing as this. This is a shorthand for saying num1 equals itself plus 1. It's just adding 1 to it. Or it's a shorthand for saying num1 plus equals 1. That's an even more of a shorthand, that is. And if I run this now, let's see what we get. So you got 56. It's added 1 to it. Okay, that's simple enough. What happens if I do println, I'll do num1, but I put the plus at the end? Still technically the equivalent of this. So if it's added 1 to it here, which is now 56, this should be 57 now. Let's see what we get. It's still 56. We got a little warning. I'll explain that warning in a second. And if I were to print it out again, but without any operator on there, we should, what do you think, just get 56? Because that's what this line yielded. It gives us 57. So the difference between putting the increment or the decrement operator, which I'll show you in a second, the decrement operator, putting it before or after the variable, and this is the same in all programming languages, is this. If it's before, this piece of code is executed and finished before the rest of the line, before this. So this has already executed, it's already added 1 to it, and that's what print line uses. Whereas if you do it afterwards, what this is saying is do the print line or whatever that piece of code is. Only then, once you've done that, do the increment. So it does the increment, it does after the print line, hence why in here we get the value that we expected. And behind the scenes, this is essentially what it's doing. Okay, so there's also the pre and post decrement. They're pretty simple. So pre-decrement, post-decrement, it's just 2 minuses, before or after, and it's the equivalent of this. If I run it, so if it's 57 here, it'll give us 56 here. It'll give us 56 again here, because this is a post-decrement, and this is only, only 1 gets taken away from it after this line is executed, but this will give us 55 again. There you go, we have 55. The last unary operator is the not operator. If I do var, epic value equals true. And if we want to reverse a Boolean variable, for example, we just do print line, you put the not symbol in the variable itself, so epic value, or just a boolean value, and you just reverse it. This will print out false now, and if this was false, this will reverse it from false to true, so it will now print out true. That's it. That's the unary operators. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message, and as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.